Friends, today I'm going to explain a movie that absolutely blew my mind. Who knows, maybe I'll manage to blow your mind too. I salute the director and writer of this film on behalf of people like me who have nothing better to do. The story begins in a time when humans were not yet fully evolved and still lived in caves. We see a tribe where all the men are very powerful, but among them there is a man named Jonga who is very weak and everyone used to scare him. Meanwhile, the chief of the tribe, Tonda, was the strongest of them all and the whole tribe was afraid of him. Now, as soon as morning came, the people of the tribe would go out to look for food, and after finding food, they would return to their respective caves. Meanwhile, Jonga was also searching for food, and while looking, he reached a man-eating tree. Luckily for him, the tree's stomach was already full, so it let Jonga go alive. On the other hand, the rest of the tribe spent the whole day searching for food, but no one found anything today, so they all returned to their caves. We see that there were many beautiful girls living in this cave, but the most beautiful among them was Lana. Lana belonged to the chief, Tonda, because he was the one who brought her food. On the other hand, since no one found any food today, everyone was going to sleep hungry. Just then, Jonga also comes into the cave and sits sadly in a corner. Meanwhile, Lana is getting ready to sleep with the chief. Jonga was in a terrible state from hunger, so he takes out a fruit he had hidden for emergencies. But just as he is about to eat it, he notices Lana. We see that Jonga likes Lana and wants to woo her and get intimate with her somehow. So he immediately goes to Lana and gives her the fruit to eat. But as soon as he leaves, the not so bright Lana gives the fruit to the chief. Seeing this, Jonga is disappointed and his dream of being intimate with Lana is shattered. The next day, the tribe members spot some new fruits somewhere. On the chief's orders, Jonga starts eating the fruits to check if they are poisonous or not, but they turn out not to be poisonous. Seizing the opportunity, Jonga hides some of the fruits, but then he faints, which means those fruits could make anyone unconscious. After a while, Jonga regains consciousness. As soon as he wakes up, he cuts open a fruit and mixes in the one that causes unconsciousness. On the other hand, since the tribe didn't find any food today, they were all surviving by drinking water. Meanwhile, Jonga goes to Lana again and gives her the fruit to eat because he is sure that Lana will give the fruit to the chief, and when the chief eats it and passes out, Jonga will have his fun with Lana. Sure enough, Lana gives the fruit to the chief, but this time the chief eats only a little of the fruit and gives the rest to Lana. After a while, night falls and both Lana and the chief have passed out from eating the fruit. Then Jonga comes to Lana and tries to wake her up, not knowing that Lana had also eaten the fruit along with the chief. Jonga tries to get intimate with her, but he can't do it. In the end, exhausted, he just falls asleep next to Lana. The next morning, as soon as the chief wakes up, he finds Jonga sleeping next to Lana. Seeing this, he gets angry and chases after Jonga to kill him. He tries his best to catch him, but Jonga somehow manages to escape. A little further on, Jonga meets his friend Topa. Topa wasn't part of any tribe, but sometimes he would come to visit his friend Jonga. The two friends then start searching for food together, and while searching, they reach a swamp. Eventually, they reach their destination. On the far side of the murky swamp, a blind man and his young daughter were wandering around aimlessly. They too had come here in desperate search of food. Meanwhile, the blind man suddenly slips and falls into the deep swamp. Seeing this happen, his daughter begins screaming at the top of her lungs. Hearing the girl's frantic cries, Jonga and Topa come to her aid and somehow manage to pull her father out of the swamp. Afterward, the girl introduces herself as Mia. We see that Mia fell in love with Jonga at first sight. After this, all four of them bathe in the nearby river, and after bathing, they set out once again to look for food. But suddenly, a massive dinosaur starts chasing them. In fact, in this specific area, there were dinosaurs that looked terrifyingly and completely real, and they used to kill and eat humans. On the other hand, today the chief found a great deal of food. He distributes a tiny little bit of it among his tribe, but keeps the rest for himself. Meanwhile, in the early morning, while Jonga and his three companions are sleeping, a mysterious man approaches them. Hearing the sound of his footsteps, Jonga wakes up, scared. As soon as the man sees Jonga, he gets so scared that he runs and hides in his cave. Jonga quickly goes to his cave and calls him out. We see that the man was not alone there. His whole family lived with him. A little while later, another dinosaur that looked completely real comes near Jonga. Jonga quickly picks up a large pumpkin and throws it at the dinosaur, which gets stuck right on its horn. Because of the pumpkin, the dinosaur can't see properly, so it panics and runs away. Seeing Jonga's bravery, everyone praises him a lot. Then, as night falls, it starts to rain heavily. Jonga and his group had no place to stay, so to escape the rain, they start looking for shelter. Just then, they spot a big tree and all of them hide inside it. We see that it was raining very heavily, with loud thunder and bright lightning. Suddenly, lightning strikes a tree, setting it on fire. This was the first time Jonga and his companions had ever seen fire. After that, they all sit near the fire to warm themselves, and they really enjoy the warmth. Meanwhile, some other people are watching them from afar. Those people come to Jonga and introduce themselves. Like Topa, these people also didn't belong to any tribe, so now they wanted to join Jonga. Jonga welcomes everyone and includes them in his tribe. After this, everyone sits by the fire and starts cooking meat. This was the first time these people had ever cooked and eaten meat, so they all really liked it. After eating such delicious meat, they become so happy that they start dancing with joy. The next morning, Jonga is the first to wake up while everyone else in the tribe is still sleeping. As Jonga goes to relieve himself near a tree, he spots a dinosaur that looks completely real. Jonga quickly goes and wakes up his tribe members. After that, they all hide inside the tree. AZD. The dinosaur had come here looking for food, but it doesn't see any humans. Then, its foot lands on some burning wood, which burns it, and it runs away in fear. Jonga sees all this and realizes that with the help of fire, they can also face dangers. A little while later, Chief Tonda's tribe also arrives near Jonga's tribe. As soon as the chief sees Jonga, he becomes incredibly furious and enraged and gets angry. He wants to catch and kill Jonga, but Jonga has fire, and seeing this, the chief's tribe gets scared. Because of the fire, they can't fight them, but they grab some burning sticks and run away from there. Soon they bring the fire back to their cave. They successfully bring it back. Meanwhile, Lana is also completely amazed to see the flickering fire. Just then, a wise man from the tribe tells everyone that fire is very dangerous and it can easily burn anyone. On the other side, Jonga's hungry tribe is searching for food. But in the meantime, a dinosaur spots them and starts following them closely. Everyone notices the dinosaur and gets incredibly scared. While running for his life, Jonga finds those bright red fruits and feeds them to the dinosaur. And as soon as the dinosaur eats them, it suddenly faints. After a while, Jonga's tribe reaches the edge of the river. There, the chief's rival tribe is bathing in the cool river. As soon as Jonga sees the powerful chief, he starts to run away in fear. But then, seeing Lana, he stops right there in his tracks. Meanwhile, while bathing, Lana suddenly starts drifting away in the deep water. She screams loudly for help, and as soon as Jonga sees her, he rushes forward to help. He jumps into the water to save Lana and somehow manages to pull her out safely. He brings her back to his own tribe, where his people welcome her very enthusiastically. They even offer her plenty of food. Seeing so much delicious food, Lana also becomes greedy and tries to charm Jonga. We see that Lana now wants to get intimate with Jonga, but Mia doesn't like this situation at all because she also deeply loves Jonga. After a while, the Chief Tonda, searching for Lana, also arrives there. As soon as Lana sees the chief, she immediately goes to him. Meanwhile, the chief's men start grabbing the girls from the other tribe. All the men from Jonga's tribe had gone out to look for more food, so Chief Tonda takes all the girls from Jonga's tribe away with him. As soon as Jonga finds out about this, he becomes incredibly furious. He decides to take revenge on the chief. To take revenge, he makes strong weapons, and during this time, he also learns how to make fire. The next day, Jonga's brave tribe attacks the chief's tribe. Meanwhile, the chief's tribe didn't have any weapons at all, so they couldn't hold out for very long and soon surrendered. Then, Chief Tonda tries to attack Jonga, but even he can't stand up to Jonga's powerful weapon and is killed. Seeing this, Lana comes back to Jonga once again. At the very end of the story, we see that Jonga rejects Lana because she was just a gold digger. After that, he chooses Mia to be his new wife. And friends, with this, the story finally comes to an end.